Hello New Zealand, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you very much for joining us. Well, at the moment we're stuck in between weather systems. Let me explain it to you on the animated wind map. We've got this big high parked just south of the Chatham Islands right here, a big low to the northeast. We've got another low forming in the Tasman Sea. Last week I talked about the westerlies coming back to New Zealand around about now. That's them coming all the way to the mid-Tasman and then stopping because we've got high pressure in this area here, blocking that westerly from coming on in. It's also blocking that easterly from going right across the whole country. So that's why we're seeing rain, showers and drizzle patches from Gisborne down to Christchurch on Wednesday, but most other places are fairly dry. It's also warm for this time of the year. Check out the temperatures. The departure from normal shows most of the South Islands above normal today. The areas in red are 4 to 8 degrees above normal. Now, I don't think we're on that 8 degree side of it, but certainly around the 4 or 5 degrees above normal at the moment. So that's a little remarkable, but it's not surprising considering the setup we've got with the weather coming from the side, not from the south. Now, as we get in towards tonight, it's another cold night for the north. We've had a number of cold nights for northern New Zealand, but some are asking, why is that a departure from normal when we're not even getting frosts? Well, frosts aren't actually normal for northern New Zealand night after night after night. We get them usually with a southerly and then a big high. We have 2 or 3 nights of frost and then they tend to fade away. So that, in other words, means they're not really normal because they melt away when things go back to normal. So at the moment, it is colder than average, even though we're not getting frosts. Just night after night is below where it usually is for northern areas. In the south, it's a little bit of a variety of warmer and cold, depends on if you've got cloud or clear skies. But there's definitely a theme this week, warmer than average by day. Check out Thursday. The whole country is warmer than average on Thursday as a result of a more northerly wind flow. So let me explain it all. Here is Thursday's setup. We've still got the high to the east and it's still driving in an easterly, but because it changes shape a little bit, those winds curve around more as a northerly, and that's why those eastern areas on Thursday are a degree or two warmer than where they were for Wednesday. A couple of showers in the mix, mostly coming into northern and eastern areas of the North Island. The South Island's mostly dry, and that low in the Tasman is deepening. By the time we get to Friday, the low jumps to the north. It's going north of us, so it's sort of bunny hopping over the top of the country, but it's got a subtropical wind flow coming down, which means you've got warmer nights coming after the colder run you've just had. So overnight lows going back up into double digits, subtropical, cloudy with a few showers. Elsewhere, colder nights, clear skies, cold starts to the day, but again, mild afternoons. Let's go through the weekend. Not a lot going on Saturday. We've got the easterlies at the top of the country with a few showers from really the Bay of Islands down towards Coromandel and Gisborne. In the South Island, the wind flow is fairly light. We've got a little bit of rain around Fiordland and Westland, otherwise dry with high pressure. There's actually that big high to our east extending back over central areas. On Sunday, the high retreats back again. It sort of consolidates. It's the same high influencing our weather for all of this week. And by the looks of it, going into next week as well. We've got this northeasterly flow coming down. It's out of the subtropics. So you know what that means. Not a lot of snow, not a lot of frosts, warmer than average again as we head in towards next week. And again, look at that. You can see the same flow continues on, and behind it, more high pressure, although it's not really strong high pressure, which means as we go into the month of August, we are likely to get a bit more of the same, I would imagine, but we might also start to see a little more life coming out of the Southern Ocean. It does sometimes wake up a bit in August, but time is certainly running out for winter to do its traditional normal thing. That is all from me. We'll update you again tomorrow with the very latest.